also, I do want to answer some questions as I'm going to put this video up course quickly. And, again, thank you everybody who's helping me get to the 500 number for subs. I didn't think that'd be something possible, but if this works out, YouTube algorithm changes and everything, I'll hit 500 subs. But because of that, I'm getting more people looking at my older content, which is good. So I want to address some people that might be looking at my older content, and I want to thank them and address some of their comments related to content going further in this channel. This was a big thing about this post I did about finite state machines, where out of respect, I hid some of the content for Nathan of GD Quest. And I do recommend checking out Nathan's channel. He has plenty of free content. And I shared his business model, which is, his business model simply is half free content, half paid content. I can't argue with that because there is that, at least, it helps him work full time as a Godot developer or Kitra developer as an independent developer. So that's good for him. He found a way to monetize some of his content. Me and Jebedia are looking for other ways to monetize our content, but for now we are developing a 100% free beginner course. That is the goal, and we are committed to that. So just want to give a shout out right here. Simas Odork. There you go. Another person, again, and I want to say this too, is that a lot of the things I've learned going forward, if you look at my older content, I may be hiding some of my older content as I will replace it with better content. One thing that happened here, this was the debugging thing, and ironically, as I had gone through it, it showed me doing the process of debugging in the sense of debugging as looking for errors and fixing those errors. However, I didn't get into some more of the harder stuff that you might want for like a debug tutorial, as this wasn't really a tutorial, as this was more just kind of me messing around for a game jam. So this is what came up, all right? Saba, I hope I said that right. Saba N said breakpoints, stepping through, stepping over, and most important, checking value of variables, all right? I have no idea, but maybe a condition break if available in Godot. Now, what I am doing right now is I am asking these questions, but I'm asking these questions to different communities and groups, and I don't want to ask all 4 of these questions, or I want to phrase these questions where they're easy to understand and easy to answer. So far, I did find an answer. I will put a link to the Facebook group that I got that I usually check this stuff with, just in case you hate Facebook. But this is the initial answer, that if you're thinking of it like .NET, there isn't a way to do it as far as condition break being available in Godot. I will do this this is how I've learned. Again, if you check out my content is about a guy learning to make games with Godot. I really have more of a stronger artist or animation background related to other types of stuff I've tried to pursue in my life, and I've just kind of moved into game development really more seriously the last 2 years. So again, a lot of my content is kind of learn as you go. I do apologize if that is not the best way to learn from anybody, but at least I'm being honest. And again, what I'm going to do is I get better at Godot, I am going to start replacing these older videos and content. So I just want to throw that out there. Finally, too, is that I did have a video that was going to talk about Zero Friday. It's more Zero Friday related. I luckily sent it to my friend Bart. He gave me some feedback. And sadly, there's something I missed in this one about where I have to manually look for Google Drive. I'll release this video. But case in point, it pretty much ended me doing the thing with this whole thing where I have to just write out this type of content. It takes more time to write out content, but I think it will, 1, make better content, 2, again, it'll help people who want to read stuff or English is not their first language, and 3, maybe it saves time in me not having to do an hour or 10 hours of retakes, so forth and so on. This video is not scripted, but I do want to show some of the progress we're doing. Again, just a quick recap. I've been avoiding C#, but with better C# support, I think, given some of the initial feedback from people who want to get into game development, and knowing the industry enough from my standpoint, knowing that there are more jobs in C#, we're going to be moving these tutorials, this course, into C#. If you think that's a bad idea, put your comments below this video. If you think it's a good idea, put your comments below this video. Insert catchy phrase here, and I wish you the best with all the stuff that you do yada yada.